up, everybody? So today I'm actually going to go and get my wisdom tooth pulled. I have 3 of them that are out, and there's 2 of them that's like really bothering me. One of them is growing sideways, the one at the bottom, and the other one at the top is growing, they're both growing sideways actually. So they gotta go. And then I have a root canal. We'll talk about that one, tell you about that in a later video. I don't know. Today is such a foggy day. Like, you cannot see barely. I could probably see 10 feet, but it's very cloudy outside, or foggy. Right now, so they just numbed me, but my eyes feel like it's so blurry right now. And the girl was like, oh, that's normal, look at it, my eyes look swollen, don't you guys think? Oh my god, I'm really nervous though, because that's too close to my eyes. Like, just everything is just so close to my head. And I brought my headset, I'm gonna listen to some music. They said it's okay, just so I don't have to hear the drilling, because I didn't want the general anesthesia. I don't think I need it, but y'all, I look so weird, like but it's about to go down, so I'll see you on the flip side. All right, so I just got back in. It's been about 3 hours. It took an hour and a half, pretty much, to get the 3 wisdom tooth out. And they had to put a bone graft and take out one of my implants. We'll go through that in a second. But right now it's like midday. I'm starting to feel a lot of pain in my jaw, so I stopped at Panera, got some lunch because I didn't eat any breakfast. I said I can only have soups, so I'm going to do that, take my pain meds, and seriously go to bed. It just gauze in my mouth to soak up the blood because it's bleeding a good amount. So I'll catch you guys up on the progress. But right now, your girl is going to bed. I'm trying to sleep. Prey and Peyton is all the way in my living room, but yet I can hear them all the way here as if they were like right next to me. It is ridiculous. Do you hear them? See? This is why sometimes I don't like having a 1-level house. You hear everything. I don't understand how 2 girls can be so loud. 2 girls. They're not even rambunctious. They're not playing. They're just on the phone. And they're so loud. I want you guys to know that even though Rohan looks like a sweet, kind-hearted gentleman because he is a pastor and so-called chaplain, I want you guys to hear it from the horse's mouth that he is not. Rohan is the opposite to what he portrays. Let me tell you why. Because all this time I'm in pain. I come out this evening, I say, you know what? I'm starting to feel it. Let me pick a narco, chug it down. Do you know what this man is doing? Sitting down laughing at my jaw. He is calling me, what is it called?
Beautiful
SpongeBob SquarePants, people. SpongeBob. He like is literally cracking jokes on my face. I'm in bed laying down the day of surgery, okay? The day I came home. This man is out gallivanting doing his so-called chaplain's work, okay?
I was gallivanting.
Gallivanting.
People. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Taking care of his soldiers.
Oh my God.
Okay?
That's why I did
Rohan, come home. I'm in the bed laying down.
And I went to go support him, and you call it
And this man literally come and take off his military uniform and was laughing at me. And I'm looking at him like,
yo, you're seriously laughing at me right now?
You were straight laughing at me. And then he's like, oh, now you see how I feel. And then later on he wants to say, how do you feel? Really? After you just literally laughed at my face?
Babe, speak truth though. Speak truth to power.
Thank you.
And Saturday when you went to do your thing, I called you to check on you to see how you're doing.
Yeah, he did. And I called him after surgery. I said, I called him and said, okay, Rohan, I'm out. And the man was laughing at my face because it was swollen. Yeah, he did. You're like, do you have the stuff in your mouth?
Your face was not swollen at the time. When
it was.
No, it was not. You had the gauze in, so it looked puffed up, but it was not swollen.
But he was laughing at me.
Nope. I was saying you were talking, and you looked like you had your vampire stuff in your mouth. And I didn't laugh. I said, look weird. I came home, I even hug you and pat your face, bring you into the couch with me, to watch a movie with me. Are you kidding me?
That was later on. The first time you came out. No, you didn't. Yeah, it does matter. The first impression matters.
The only thing I laugh at you about is the fact that because you were under the drugs, and every time you look at me, you look like you were high.
Not under no drugs.
This was you. And the drugs just taking you there.
You look like a zombie. Seriously, though?
That was you.
That was not me.
That was you.
Because I did not feel no type of way with that medication.
Yes. I look at your cheek.
You laugh at me.
Nope. And your cheek look like a square. And I was just saying to you, babe, your cheek look like a square. That's all I said.
Don't you call me SpongeBob SquarePants. You know what?
But I also said, if your cheek look like a square, I don't care. I love you anyway.
Whatever. Were you lucky say I didn't have the energy the day he was laughing at me to pull out my phone. I was so tired I couldn't even do it. But I just wanted you all to know the man ain't no saint, okay? Today is Monday, y'all, and I could not sleep another day. So all of Saturday, all of Sunday, I slept. I mean, I just woke up, took my medications, iced my chin, went back to sleep. So as you can see, it's swollen. I almost kind of look like Kanye West. Don't you think? Like, look how like weird and deformed this side of my face is. But this side is fine. So they took out 3 wisdom tooth, one up here, one down here. And this one here is the one that's killing me the most. The reason why it's hurting me the most is because they were having such a hard time taking it out. She even had to like use this drill thing and like break up the teeth, and it was a lot of yanking and pulling. Let me tell you, when I said I had my headsets in and blasting music because I just could not deal with it and closing my eyes, it's because it just, you know, when people are pulling at your teeth, like just knowing that people are taking your teeth out, like you're yanking at my teeth. They sutured this one, they sutured the one at the top. I had an implant that they were going to put a fake teeth in because my previous dentist, what had happened was they said I needed a root canal. I didn't think I needed a root canal because I wasn't in any pain. They did the root canal, but yet they did it on the wrong teeth, y'all. The wrong teeth. So when the dentist had finished doing the root canal, when he took off the tarp, he was like, oh my goodness, I did it on the wrong tooth. And I literally thought he was joking because even when he was doing the canal, he's like, oh, you still have like live roots and all this stuff. So in my head, I'm like, so if I have live roots, then why do I even need the root canal? I was so livid. You don't understand how pissed I was because first of all, I didn't want the root canal. Second of all, I was already nervous as it is. Like, who isn't nervous going to a dentist? And then the third thing, he was like, oh, I've done it so many times. I could do it in my sleep, you know, bragging on himself. And then he still did the wrong tooth. I was like, you got to be kidding me. He kind of just filled that tooth in and then did the root canal on the teeth that needed it. One day I was sitting at home and I just got a sharp pain in my head. Went back to the dentist, come to find out my tooth that he did the not supposed to be root canal, cracked all the way from the side up into the root. So they had to take the teeth out. They pulled out the tooth. They were going to put a new one in. But honestly, from that point on, I was just kind of skeptical about them. They put in the implant, and the thing is, they actually wanted to charge me for it, and Rohan was like, no, they're the ones that caused you to not have a teeth there. They should be the one covering it. So he spoke with them, raised them up as he would, and then they end up just saying, okay, we'll do it free of charge. That's why sometimes it's good to have opposites, because let me tell you, I would be the one that's like, okay, I'll pay for it, no problem. But he was like, nope, not having it. And when the lady took it, like, she had a hard time like removing the implant. She was like, I don't know what this was, but they did not do a good job at all. She ended up having to like saw into my bone. I could just see my bone just flying out. I was like, oh no, what is this? And she ended up doing a bone graft. And that's surprisingly, that's not even hurting me. Like, you could see right here. Okay. And they had to stitch it, so that's where their fake root canal was. So that is my story of what happened with my tooth. So today we're going to a promotion ceremony. Excuse the swollen face again. Or my SpongeBob SquarePants face, according to Rohan. Which obviously I've never been to, so it's quite exciting because the men have to wear, or the soldiers have to wear their dress blue, and I think their dress blue is such a hot piece of uniform right there, man. That uniform is so nice. So Rohan's getting ready to put that on. I spoke with the wife, and she said pretty much church attire.
Even though the same thing, we're both compasses, and the people don't know worries on our heads. I'm looking for one little kiss on lips, but we tried to run.
Who's that boy? Na 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 na.
You calling me a boy?
Yes, your boy.
I'm already with good. When I see you right there, you let me want some more.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I ain't paying enough. I may look like I'm not. I may talk like I'm not. I may act like I'm not. But my jaw killing me. I'm just waiting for 2 o'clock so I could take my pain meds. That's the nursing in me / being a patient as well. Because the reality is I could have taken that medicine at 1 o'clock. Because you have 1 hour before, 1 hour after. But I'm waiting till 2 o'clock like an honest patient to take my pills. Yeah, though. Yeah, though. Can't wait. I gotta take it.
I'm looking for one little kiss on lips, but we tried to run. I'm a very weak girl, you let me want to more.
You have to wear your Texas hat. It actually looks better with your uniform than with your military one. The other one. Whoa, that actually looks real good. At first when Rohan told us he had to get that hat, and he wore the bit I like with the glasses, but when he wore it with his, is it called a fatigue uniform? Yeah, so when he wears it with his fatigue uniform, it looks awful in my opinion. You understand? I'm not really into the whole cowboy hat and all that. But now that he put it on with that, that looked good. Peyton's on the scene. Or should I say, thing two. They had Zeus Day, whatever it's called, Dr. Seuss theme week.
It's his birthday.
Oh, it's his birthday?
Yeah.
So I had to makeshift Peyton a thing two shirt because we didn't have time for that. Now we're here, heading to the Spirit of Fort Hood Chapel. So they're actually doing rehearsal now. I think it's so cute.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome Chaplain and his family to the stage.
So then, the boys and I will come up.
Let us stand, prepare your hearts for the benediction. Benediction complete. will now come forward to post Chaplain's promotion orders. Please prepare to stand at attention as he posts the orders.
Attention to orders. To all who shall see these present, greeting. The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore promoted in the United States Army to the grade of Lieutenant Colonel. Effective date, 05 February 2021.
With me, the 79th Colonel of the Regiment of Mounted Riflemen, Colonel, who will come to administer the oath of office. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States.
Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation, purpose, or evasion.
Without any mental reservation, purpose, or evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office.
Upon which I'm about to enter.
Upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Quick outfit change, heading to go get my uniform. Done my shopping. So because you spend over $300, you get a free gift. So he gave me a free bag with goodies inside. I'm like, well, that was worth it. But you know, I gotta get uniforms for the full 2 weeks, so it gonna get budgeted. How? I don't know, but it will get budgeted. So, you know, it's the beginning, how it goes. You know, gotta stack up in the first onset. And then after that, I'm not going to be buying uniforms for a while. So get it out the way, right?